How a stuck key on a Steinway piano exposed my wife's gambling debt and her career as a contract killer. My wife, Clara, was a concert pianist of exceptional talent, a woman whose entire world was defined by rhythm and precision. Her most prized possession was a vintage Steinway grand piano that dominated our living room. She was fanatical about its maintenance, forbidding anyone else from touching it, claiming that untrained fingers could disturb the delicate action of the hammers. I respected her rule, admiring her music from a distance. Yesterday, while Clara was out giving a masterclass, I was dusting the living room. As I wiped the piano lid, my cloth snagged and I accidentally pressed down on a high C key. It didn't make a sound. It produced a dull, wooden thud, as if something was jamming the mechanism. Worried I had broken it, I lifted the lid to investigate. Wedged between the felt hammer and the string was not a piece of debris, but a tightly rolled cylinder of onion skin paper tied with a red thread. I extracted the paper and unrolled it. It was a list. There were 20 names, each accompanied by a date and a dollar amount. Some dates were from years ago, others were recent. Next to the older dates, the word liquidated was written in Clara's elegant handwriting. When Clara returned, I held up the paper. She dropped her sheet music, her face crumbling into a mask of despair. She sat on the piano bench and wept, confessing that she had developed a severe gambling addiction during her touring years. She claimed the list was a record of loan sharks she owed money to, and liquidated meant she had finally paid off the debt. She had hidden it in the piano because it was the one place she knew I would never look. She begged me not to leave her, swearing she was attending support groups. I was stunned, but relieved. Debt was manageable. We could work through financial ruin. I hugged her, promising we would find a financial advisor and clear the remaining names together. As I held her, her eyes darted slightly to the left. The nervous tick. The tick wasn't shame about money. It was professional assessment. The list wasn't of creditors. It was a ledger of assassination contracts. Liquidated didn't mean paid off. It meant executed. Clara wasn't a gambler. She was a high-end cleaner for a crime syndicate, using her concert tours as cover to travel internationally without suspicion. The dollar amounts were her FEs, not debts. The nervous tick revealed her calculation. She wasn't looking at me, but at the piano wire inside the casing, gauging if she could strangle me with it quickly enough to finish her practice session before the neighbors complained about the noise.